Hi, welcome to bethepokershark.com. In this video, we're going to look at the various forms of poker. Most importantly, we're going to look at Texas Hold'em poker. Now, Texas Hold'em is the most popular form of poker, played all over the world, in the flesh and on the internet, from the biggest super casinos right down to your coffee table at home. Now, if you've watched our initial betting structure videos, you'll already have some idea of the way a game of Texas Hold'em works. If you haven't watched those videos, then I recommend you do that after this video. To recap, in Texas Hold'em, each player receives 2 cards from the dealer. After a round of betting, the dealer lays down a flop of 3 cards. After that, another round of betting follows. Before the dealer produces the 4th card, the players bet again. And then the dealer lays down the 5th and final card, which is often called the river, followed by the final round of betting, and therefore the showdown. Now, you may have noticed that while I was dealing the cards there, before the flop, before the 4th card, and before the final card, I discarded 1 card from the deck before I actually dealt. This is commonly known as a burn card. It's basically a card taken away just to prevent cheating. Now, there are a lot of different ways to play Texas Hold'em poker, and we'll go through those with you now. The first of these is limit play. In limit play, a player can only bet or raise to a certain pre-specified amount, and there is a maximum number of 3 raises in each hand. Texas Hold'em can also be played with a pot limit. With pot limit poker, the bets or raises can only be up to the same size as the pot. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be that big, but they must be bigger than the previous bet. Another form of Texas Hold'em is no limit play. Now, this is fairly self-explanatory. There is no limit on what you can bet or what you can raise, and you can keep going until you or the other players in the game run out of money. Omaha poker is based on Texas Hold'em, and the betting system works in the same way. The main difference is that 4 cards are dealt to each player instead of 2 in Texas. And as the game progresses, you must use 2 cards from your hand and 3 cards from the board to make your final hand. Now, Omaha poker is also always played either limit or pot limit. 7-card stud is another widely played form of poker. In fact, it's the most popular of the stud games. In 7-card stud, 3 cards are dealt and 4 cards shown on the board. There are 5 rounds of betting in 7-card stud, so there's a potential for really, really big pots. That's pretty much summarises it, to be honest. Okay, we've looked at the different forms of poker. We've only really scratched the surface, and we will go into more detail in the other types of the game later on. However, for now, and in the next couple of videos, we're going to be focusing on Texas Hold'em. Why not join me there now and click and have a watch of the next video.